Hi beautiful people, good morning and welcome back to my videos. Today I want to talk about the cheapest methods of assisted reproduction. Okay, I know many people must have been waiting on God for the fruit of the womb and it has not been coming naturally, and they've tried IVF, and the truth is that IVF is a very expensive procedure. It can run into millions. In fact, it runs into millions. I don't think there's anywhere you can do IVF that is less than 1.8 million naira. ICSI is even more expensive than IVF. It can run into 3.5 million, 4 million naira. In this video, I am going to tell you other assisted reproductive methods that are cost effective, that can still give you similar results. Okay, the first cost effective method that I'm going to tell you today is IUI. IUI is a short form for intrauterine insemination. IUI, or intrauterine insemination, is a very cost-effective procedure that can boost fertility and can help to treat infertility. With IUI, what is done is basically a specially prepared sperm is introduced directly into the uterus when the follicles are mature. So in a layman's term, the woman who is to undergo the IUI procedure will be placed on some fertility drugs. These drugs are supposed to help her eggs to mature. Okay, so when the eggs mature and we certify that the eggs are quality and top notch, the husband is asked to produce the sperm. But if the issue is with the husband, he can get a donor sperm. This donor sperm is arranged by facilities. Some hospitals will help you to arrange that, or if that is not the case, you have somebody, maybe your husband's brother or a family member, who is willing to help in that regard. That person will be invited to produce the sperm that will be used for the procedure. Remember that the woman herself is going to carry her own eggs inside her body. She's going to get some medication, some treatments that will help to nourish that egg. And the sperm donor, or the husband, is also going to get some medication that will help to build and make, to specially prepare the sperm that will be introduced. All right. Now, when we've certified that the eggs are mature enough and are ready, the sperm is then introduced directly into the uterus. So 2 weeks after this process has been done, assuming everything went successfully, you are expected to have a positive pregnancy result. IUI is a very good, very cost-effective process, and the chances of having multiple babies, having twins, is also there. Although it's not up to 100%, but I've seen people who did IUI and got twins and triplets through the procedure. So if you cannot afford IVF, you cannot afford ICSI, you may try to look into the IUI direction, because it may favor you. Another cost-effective way to try to get pregnant is through what we call planned intercourse. So in this procedure, it is more like the follicles are being monitored. Okay, so if you cannot afford IUI, this is even a cheaper way. Although, the cheaper it gets, the less successful it can be. There are success rates, yes, but it will not be as high as that of IUI, just as IUI is not as high as that of IVF, and IVF is not as high as ICSI. Okay, each procedure, each step, each one you choose has its own advantages and disadvantages. So this particular planned intercourse is less effective than IUI. IUI will give you better results than this one. But if you can still not afford IUI, then you may want to try this particular one. For planned intercourse, what we basically do is you will be placed on fertility drugs like Clomid or Letrozole. You take this from, I think, the second day of your period, and you take it for 5 days. There are still other medications that may be added. So from the 10th day of your cycle, you start tracking. This tracking is to monitor your eggs and to see how they've grown. The eggs are what I refer to as follicles. So you monitor your follicles to see when they get to maturity. You may do that by doing a transvaginal ultrasound. So after you do the TVS ultrasound, you can get to know the sizes of your eggs, and if you're working with a very good gynecologist, they are going to tell you when your eggs are ready to be released. The idea behind all of these things is for you to try having a baby with your partner when you are at the peak of your ovulation. You get to try when you have the highest possible chance of conceiving in a month, okay, at the peak of your ovulation. All right, so that's for this planned intercourse. And this procedure, like I said, it does not really involve a lot of money. You just need to buy your medications, take them as you're directed to take them, and pay for the ultrasound, and as well pay for your gynae's consultation. This is where I'm going to bring this video to the end. Thank you guys so much for watching, for staying through to the end. I hope you found this video helpful. I'm going to see you on my next one. Bye guys.